Broken, when you feel broken in life. Broken, when you feel broken. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. Well, I know that's kind of a subject kind of off of my main beat of subjects. I'm all about positivity and positive lifestyle and reaching to the next level. Although I do talk a lot about all kinds of subjects. And I often talk about the more negative subjects, or we would label them the negative subjects. And I guess this is more of one of them as well. When you feel broken, when you feel life has just gave you a punch and knocked you to the ground. So what do? Well, how this subject came about is I've had several people that I know, friends that have gone through a really, really rough spell in life where life seemed to just punch them and knock them out. Now, I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions. I just share with you how I live my life and my perspective on different issues. And so that is how it is here. I'm just giving you my perspective. Because everyone has to find their own way and their own solutions. But life can knock you down. Life can knock you out. It can. One friend lost a child. I mean, how horrible, beyond horrible is that? Another friend is facing health crises. Other friends have faced the breakup of a relationship. Other friends have faced financial chaos in their life at no fault of their own. You know, sometimes things can happen in life that no matter how many great decisions we make and no matter how much we're doing right, things can happen that we didn't expect, didn't anticipate, or if we did see coming, could not stop them from coming. Sometimes life can do that. Like I said, I don't like to talk about subjects like that because, well, who does? We want to think happy, 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 that everything is beautiful, everything is wonderful. I can tell you I've been broken a few times in my life. I really have been. And more than once. And, you know, when you lose somebody that you love one way or the other, that is extremely traumatic. Or if you go through a divorce, that's extremely traumatic. Or if you face a health crisis, that is traumatic. You know, it's been about 10 years now since I was told that I had a brain aneurysm. Now, if any of you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. I think it's called Brain Aneurysm, and that I did. And that was about 10 years ago. And we're not exactly sure what the cause was, but it could have very well been from the wooden hanger that had been wedged that I ran into with blunt force that I didn't see. But whatever the cause was, I went through a very traumatic time. And when I went through that time, I remember I felt so broken. And being as y'all know, I videotape everything in my life. I videotaped that whole time. And I remember a couple years ago, I happened to, you know, go back to one of those family videos because I've done home videos for about 40 years every day, in some which way, at some level. And so I documented that year-long crisis that I was going through. And I remember looking at myself, you know, more in the present time, looking back at what happened through the video. And oh my gosh, I realized how scared I was. I felt so broken. So what do you do when you're broken? And so when you feel broken, when you go through something, when things are just, you know, you can't even quite comprehend or wrap your mind around what has happened. So what do? I believe in surrounding oneself with as many supportive people as we can. Not necessarily people that have answers, because often they can't solve what has happened or what is happening, but people who can give comfort. The worst people to be around are people that are going to judge and criticize or give a lot of advice when they don't even know what they're talking about. They may be well-meaning, but often those people can do more, create more problems than not, or at least make us feel worse, especially if they're sitting in judgmental, like, I told you so, or that type of thing. So surround oneself with the most positive, comforting people. I call them comfort people. It could be an old grandmother who makes you a bowl of soup. She may not have the answers, but she lets you cry. She lets you get it out. A friend who's willing to listen, or maybe even a stranger who has been through or going through what you're going through. Maybe it's a support group. It could be anything. Find someone who can be good to you and comfort you. Be good to yourself during this time. Find whatever measures you can find to bring comfort to yourself. Find the right professionals to guide and help you. Take care of your body during this time. Take care of your mind. For me, going through any kind of stressful time, I go in my bedroom, I go take a bubble bath. I take care of me. But we've all been broken, or at least many of us have been broken in life. And when you go through a broken period of time, you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to watch your health. You've got to take care of your health. You've got to take care of all the good areas in your life and not let those good areas fall apart just because an area of life fell apart. And sometimes it's more than one area that falls apart. Sometimes people go through a relationship breakup only to also have a financial crisis as a result. There can be all kinds of intertwined situations that happen kind of simultaneously, so to speak. So no matter what, surround yourself with wonderful people. Keep your faith. Put one foot in front of the other. Find the right professionals. Be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Put life in slow motion if necessary. When I'm going through something that I don't understand, I'm overwhelmed, I put it in slow motion so that, hopefully I can find the right answers. I'm always looking for answers and solutions, but sometimes there's not necessarily an answer or a solution and to some situations. And so meaning in the sense of it going back and being the way it was before, sometimes we have to learn to go on. So the answer and solution is not changing what happened, but instead finding a way to move forward in life in the most positive way, and being able to contribute and take something and make something good out of what we considered something bad. Often I've heard people who've lost a loved one, and sometimes they create a support group in order to help other people who have gone through that. Sometimes people who've lost their finances create a support group to help other people who are going through that. Sometimes when we're there to help others, that helps ourselves in return. So I thought I would come on here today and talk about brokenness. When you feel broken, when you feel life has kind of knocked you out, is just to hang in there, keep your faith, surround yourself with wonderful people. And if you can't find them in person, try to find them on internet. And if you can't find them there, find a great support group. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope to talk to you soon again. From Grandma's porch to wherever you're at. I hope you like, share, subscribe to all my channels. Talk to you soon again. Bye-bye. Porch, a place to relax.